Okay, hello dear friends. Let's continue with our exercise trigonometry. Let's calculate the exact value. You can use either the sum or difference formula of the trigonometry. So sine, the first one, question number 7, sine 7 pi over 12. So 7 and 12, what we can see, we can use the sum. We can separate. We can put this 7 pi over 12 to be 3 pi over 12 plus 4 pi over 12. Is this the same as 7 pi over 12? Yes, it is equivalent. And this we can become pi over 4, and this one can become pi over 3, right? So we dismantle because this value and this value is a standard value. So it becomes sine 3 pi over 12 plus 4 pi over 12. So this way you can see clearly, right? And then we can write in a more our familiar way, pi over 4 plus pi over 3, right? So equal to sine pi over 4 cosine pi over 3 plus sine pi over 3 times cosine pi over 4. Okay, if you are not so familiar, pi over 4 is 45 degrees, and I will use another pen to write down 45 degrees, and this is 60 degrees. So let's first write it down so that we can put in sine 45 degrees is root 2 over 2, right? And cosine is the same. Cosine, but I just write it down. Cosine 45 degrees is root 2 over 2. Sine 60 degrees is root 3 over 2. And cosine 60 degrees is 1 over 2. It's a half. So we put it back in. Sine pi over 4, 45 degrees is root 2 over 2 times cosine 60 degrees times half plus pi over 3, 60 degrees, root 3 over 2 times cosine 40 degrees is root 2 over 2. So it becomes 4 root 2. Root 2 over 4 and root 6 over 4. So we can combine them together is root 2 plus root 6 over 4. So this is the result. Question number 7. Okay. Okay, hello dear friends. Question number 8. Tangent 19 pi over 12. So we can separate this 19 pi over 12, like 19 pi over 12. We can write it as 15 pi over 12 plus 4 pi over 12. Make sense? So this way we are making the exactly equivalent change. 4 plus 15 is 19, right? We didn't change anything. And this way we can use the formula of sum formula equal to 5 pi over 4, right? This one both divided by 3, and this both divided by 4 is pi over 3. It's 135 degree and 60 degree. So now we will need to remember the tangent formula. Tangent alpha plus beta, the tangent sum formula equal to tangent alpha plus tangent beta. This is pure a formula, and I'm pretty sure your teacher will give you a cheat sheet or this kind of information. I think most of the exam, the teacher will not try to test you if you remember it or not, because it's just too many of these formulas. It does not even make sense to remember all this. And the teacher is very likely to give you this, so you will have this formula. So we will use exactly this formula. So tangent, I will write it down, tangent 19 pi over 12 equal to tangent alpha, tangent 5 pi over 4 plus tangent pi over 3, 1 minus tangent 5 pi over 4 times tangent pi over 3. Okay, now we need to do unit circle. This one is not so good. So one is 5 pi over 4 is here. So x value and y value is the same. So the tangent is positive 1, negative 1, negative 1, so positive 1. So tangent, let's write it down, tangent 5 pi over 4 equal to 1. And tangent pi over 3 is 60 degree. So this root 3 over here. This is 1, this is 2 root 3 and 1. We can think like this. So it's this one is actually root 3 over 2. This one is half. So tangent pi over 3 is root 3. So we know these two values, and right now what we need is just to plug in. So tangent 5 pi over 4 is 1, plus tangent pi over 3 is root 3 plus root 3, 1 minus 1 times root 3, so 1 plus root 3, 1 minus root 3, and we will rationalize it, times 1 plus root 3 times 1 plus root 3, so this will become 1 minus 3, and the above will be 1 plus 2 root 3 plus 3 R A B. Yeah. A 方加 2AB, 2AB 加 B 方. Yes. So negative 2 over 4 plus 2 root 3, both divided by 2, equal to negative 2 minus root 3. And that is the answer. That is the answer. Maybe I will try on my Coursera and see if I am right. Okay, hello dear friends. Question number 9. Cosine pi over 12 times cosine 5 pi over 12 minus sine pi over 12 times sine 5 pi over 12. Okay, when we see cosine, cosine minus sine, sine, it looks familiar. And check the teacher's cheat sheet. We know cosine alpha plus beta equal to cosine alpha cosine beta minus. When here is addition, plus, here is minus. Minus sine alpha times sine beta. So we can plug it in. So this formula becomes cosine cosine pi over 12 plus 5 pi over 12. So equal to cosine 6 pi over 12. What does it mean? It means cosine pi over 2, half a pi. Half a pi, 1 pi is 180 degrees, half pi is 90 degrees, right? So cosine is x value or y value. Cosine is x value. Sine is y value. And cosine is x value. Cosine 90 degrees and the x at this is 0, 1. So the x value is 0. 0. Cosine 90 degrees is 0. Googly eye. Okay, so the result is 0. Question number 9. Question number 10. Let me copy the problem. Tangent 7 pi over 12 minus tangent 5 pi over 12 over 1 plus tangent 7 pi over 12 times tangent 5 pi over 12. So at this time, you need to check the teacher's cheat sheet. This looks quite familiar. Let's check tangent alpha plus beta, tangent alpha minus beta equal to tangent alpha minus tangent beta 1 plus tangent alpha time tangent beta. So this is the formula. This is a formula. And we see this is exactly the same. So the above equal to tangent, this equal to tangent 7 pi over 12 minus 5 pi over 12 equal to tangent 2 pi over 12 equal to tangent pi over 6. So it's 30 degrees, right? We will do our unit circle. So this one is 30 degrees, and this over this, it must be smaller than 1. So it's root 3 over 3. We already know. You can check dictionary, or just use your little brain to remember. Use your big brain to remember. Use your cute little brain. I don't mean your brain is small. I mean you use your cute little brain. When you add this cute, it's cute. Okay, so root 3 over 3. This is the answer. Question number 10.